Alright, hi there everyone. Good evening. It's Aaron here, the Chief Executive Officer and founder of 28 Games. I hope you're all doing really, really well. I'm going to try to get this all in before I got to pick up my mother at 7:27, so 1927 hours. This is going to be, I guess, the last time I'm going to try to do something with this and make something work. I got a whole bunch of documents here. Okay, we got this thing here. That's evidently fake, and I don't know if I just want to keep it or I want to crumple it up in absolute disgust, frustration. Okay, the scam, whatever. I mean, this. When I think about this frustrates me so much. And the person who did this, you're the absolute scum of the earth. You really, really are. Okay? And, yeah, that's what I'll say on that. Okay, and we got some other stuff here. Got, this, and then something else. And I guess I'm just gonna get this out. Because I'm quite frankly just really, really tired, frustrated with this. Going on the Discord with Church GTA, Diet Bread. Yeah, I don't know imagine where those names came from. Bert, the other guy there, 27. All these, I don't know, all these memes going on there, and basically going on there for the last time. Yeah. So, here's the deal. Church GTA said that they're not going to pay you unless you work for the game and work in the game. Okay, that's fair. I totally get that. Okay, Grand Theft Auto 6. My question to you is, where's Trailer 2? Okay, and not even where's Trailer 2. This whole thing is just convoluted. It's a total mess. It's designed to. It's like an experiment where you're never gonna understand. You're never gonna find out what's really going on. You're never gonna have the answers. It's just gonna keep going, spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's just gonna be one huge head game. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I want to say here. I'm just so, this is just. I don't even know what the hell I want to say. I just want to get this out, get this out of the way. I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm exhausted, myself. I'm exhausted doing this. It's just, this is crazy. This whole thing, this whole GTA 6 thing is totally crazy. I've never seen, in my years of gaming, knowing about game developers, the processes, of how they make games and stuff like that, I've never seen something so convoluted. I've never seen a head game like this. I've never seen anything like this. And I wish I could, say, something different. So it's just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this point. I really, really don't. But I was scammed out of $10 million in a very believable contract format. I was told that I deserved the reward. I was told that it was from Andrew Semple, studio director of Rockstar North. I believed all that. And ever since I found out the news, I've never felt. I've just been feeling horrible. Like the pit of your stomach feeling. The person who did this is the scum of the earth. Bottom line. And wouldn't have pulled this with my father. No one would have pulled this with my father. With everything that I've been through, taking care of my father dying and just everything going south from that point, I've just felt like such crap. I can't even explain it. I really can't even explain it. but I'm burning time here. So yeah, Church GTA said that. Said remember when I first got connected with this guy? He was saying, "Oh, this is a lot of money. You've done anything to earn it." I tried to explain to him, and he's just, I don't know. I don't know. Something's up with this guy. I don't even know who he is. He just feels like he's got a bone to pick with me. It just feels like, I don't know. I just don't like the vibes I'm getting from him. This is yeah. I'm just fed up with this. As you can tell, it's hard for me to even say what I want to say, think straight. But I'll tell you what this is right here. It's a little bit of a plot twist. It turns out that I got a special letter of gratitude from a special company. Last 2 months ago in December, and that's what this is. Because I have connections. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. It looks like this right here. It's got the GTA 6 logo. It's got confidential on it, and it's got the I believe is the address for Rockstar North. It's got the logo down there, and looks pretty. When I saw it, it looked pretty official to me. I got it in the mail, and because I gave someone my actual mailing address, so plus I got, like I said, I got connections. So it's a letter here, and I'm just gonna jump into that. So I don't, when I read this, it looked pretty legitimate, pretty official to me. It's wordy. Someone who wrote it up definitely knew, was trying to be professional about this. It's even got a little disclaimer down here saying, basically, any unauthorized use of this could lead to prosecutorial consequences. So, to me, from Take-Two Interactive Software, so to me, it looks like an official document. But I'm going to go ahead and read it. 9th December 2024. Aaron, CEO and founder of 28 Games. On behalf of all of us here at Rockstar North, I would like to take this time to commend you for the incredible asset you've been towards the development of our 2025 title, Grand Theft Auto 6, particularly in the creative, marketing, and most notably, ambitious aspects of this title. Your ambitious nature, showmanship, as well as your willingness and audacity, to achieve the impossible, or as you have trademarked, to be crazy ambitious and cleverly historic, is admirable. As studio director who bears the principal responsibility of overseeing the planning, development, and successful execution of undoubtedly the most daunting project Rockstar North has ever undertaken, my personal appreciation for you goes beyond any word. Having said that, my acknowledgement that you have unknowingly succumbed to an act of fraudulence within the state of Massachusetts, USA, with the expectation that you would be the recipient of a $10 million reward, made me absolutely livid. To be in the commission of such a reprehensible act and to carry this out against you, who has faced both major and debilitating family hardship with the passage of your father, Jerry, my father, which has brought with it repercussions you sought to prevent, is simply disgraceful and to me unimaginable. First and foremost, I wish to extend to you my deepest sympathies for what you have had to endure over the course of the last 5 years. Not only with the sudden and unexpected passage of your father, who was a valuable asset to your household, a soulmate to your beloved mother, and an infallible warrior to your sibling with special needs, but also for your courage to keep your arms and heart wide open, albeit your mother's intermittent bouts of psychosis and bipolar symptoms. Mental health is regretfully often overlooked, either because the troubled fail to seek help, are much too reluctant to take the initiative to seek help, or simply because the mental health system itself lacks the viability and compassion to issue proper care, which I definitely agree with that. This is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate reality for anyone in the midst of a mental health crisis and their families. To hear that you have had to navigate a treacherous path and grin and bear such a reality deeply saddens myself and all the team. For you to have fought through the flames as somewhere between a mother-father warrior vigilante, which I have, and nurtured your sibling in relief while your mother was away in hospital, speaks to your character. For this, it is a pleasure to have known you for as long as we have. And there's a second page. Please be assured that your contributions are not being overlooked and are deserving of recognition and much more. As we have come to enjoy saying as a subtle tease for the last 20 years for what is to come next with the Grand Theft Auto franchise. While it is true that we have, as I'm sure you once heard, over 40 years experience to help us make Grand Theft Auto 6. While this is a true fact, this particular title has taken a very daring and distinct direction from the likes of all other Grand Theft Auto titles. While we at Rockstar North, along with our global team, are working tirelessly to ensure that a quality product is delivered that we, and certainly our fan base, will appreciate, much of that success in history will translate to your contributions, meaning mine, and such contributions will translate to compensation for the benefit of yourself, your future, and your family. Starting in 2021, at which point in time you established X3 Games, 28 Games Inc., on the 21st of September, and forward the development of your own brand and legacy, we began to observe you from afar. Over the course of the last 3 years, we started to dive deep into your very own story. Your very own story, Project Alive, and learned about the 3 phases it was comprised of: struggle, survival, and the eventual success. Through both your videographic and episodic journaling, we learned about the copious amounts of strife you faced and the loud thunder and heavy rain that continued to follow you day after day from one day to the next. We learned of how you temporarily stepped into the role of fatherhood to fill the void for your sibling with your father departed and your mother preoccupied by voices and hospital beds. The fearful nights when you were reluctant to make contact with your mother due to indelible outbursts she would break out in, but despite this, how you loved her as she fought to fight her way back to reality. Which I agree. We sadly learn about the many times you wanted to leave your own life, meaning commit suicide. It's a fancy way to say that. And about the basement dweller, Gerard, who was a guy that was living in our backyard in a tent, was kicked out, brought back by my mother, who lived in our basement for until March last year, 2024. Gerard, basement dweller. But even more empowering and inspiring, we learned about believing power from History in the Making, also known as Mr. 28, the one and only Mr. 28. A title which I wanted to leave myself away from because of the negative connotation and just the toxicity based on my last visit to that church GTA Discord. I decided to stop calling myself Mr. 28. Any case, moving right along here, you will be pleased to know that Aaron Garbut, our art director, fully informed me about your backstory, your passion for our Grand Theft Auto franchise, and features you suggested via Rockstar support. We are pleased to inform you that the following features will be implemented officially: realistic steering, realistic tire physics, meaning driving physics, vehicle fueling, and selective NPC dialogue, as in from Red Dead Redemption 2. In addition to this, as our way of saying thank you for being instrumental to the development process of Grand Theft Auto 6, we are pleased to offer you $10 million that will serve as both compensation for your contributions to Grand Theft Auto 6 as well as a gesture of gratitude from Rockstar North. In addition to the aforementioned, we are offering you the potential to earn 0.05% revenue from future Grand Theft Auto Online content. This reward will be processed as a check from the Bank of Scotland and transferred to your permanent mailing address via Royal Mail. The only way that it can. As both you and myself have firmly established communications, I will draft the contract that will require your signature, which you can then submit to me electronically via my business email address. Please kindly note that due to the size of this transaction, now listen to this part very, very carefully, Rockstar North will automatically deduct a deposit of $2,000 for logistics, preparation, and dispatching of an international parcel from our office to your residence in the United States. The remainder of the deposit will act as proceeds for Homeless Project Scotland, which functions as a homeless shelter, food bank, and soup kitchen for the needy in Glasgow, in Scotland, it's a charity in Scotland, which I did research on myself to check the legitimacy, and it's a legitimate organization. Basically like the homeless shelter that my mother volunteered at for 2 years, starting in 2022. We hope that this reward finds you and your mother with peace and relief and a future of happiness and fulfillment in the way that your father would want for both of you. We hope to remain in contact with you after this is all over. Congratulations and regards from Andrew Semple, studio director, and I'm Rockstar North, and the entire Rockstar North team. And then there's a signature here. But it might have been so. So. As I see it, this looks pretty legitimate to me. I don't know if Andrew Semple drew it up himself, if it was a higher up that did it, but I gotta say, what I'm reading sounds pretty convincing to me. And it must be because on December the 20th, 2024, somehow, some way, because I have connections, I was sent a contract by the parent company of Rockstar Games on December 20th, 2024. And it looks like this. First page, second page, the signatures. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. Scammer, is what a real contract looks like. And you see that T2 right there? Yep. Here's the catch. This right here is a concept. Okay? Since we're in the business of making up concepts, I decided to screw with you right back. You thought you could do this to me and fake this. I went along and did this right here to make a point. But guess what? I posted this on my Facebook, on my YouTube, and on my Facebook it's gotten a lot of hits. I have an X28 game channel page on Facebook and a main Facebook page. This right here has gotten over 100 hits. Because it looks pretty convincing, doesn't it? I'd say it does. So when we talk about masterminds, the master, right here. And I hope I proved the point to you. Because this right here is supposed to be about a $6 billion contract. But, and I've already read this before. Okay, so you're seeing this. There's a video on it before that that talked about it. Okay, because Rockstar can't do transactions by themselves. They need to ask their parent. Right here. And you got to admit, it takes a lot of balls to do something like this. And this is just par for the course of what I've done, this whole crazy thing. Okay? I've done a lot in the background. Okay? So when you think that you think this is cute, to do this to someone like me who's been through a major crisis and been through a lot, and now it's affecting the relationship with my mother to the point where she's saying it's awful what they're doing to you, and she told me to play right back. That's what this is. Now, while this is a concept, right? This here has got that lovely GTA 6 logo, which is also a concept, by the way, that has been circulating for months. And you got to admit, it takes a lot of balls, to show this too. Because, and it's funny, because the Jonah Walker guy that I talked with was saying that my check was going to be sent to me with confidential on it. So it's funny that it seems like Mr. Semple, studio director, was pretty pissed off at the fact that I was scammed. And Rockstar too, the real Rockstar, okay? And they decided to help me. I hope I made a big point here. You won't find anybody else who's done this in the GTA community. Because I am a part of the GTA community. I played Grand Theft Auto since 2003. Vice City was my first game. So I hope you can, church, GTA, you can go ahead and plaster this all over, okay, and laugh at me to your heart's content. I'm not gonna be around. I'm not going back to that Discord. I'm not gonna have you and your buddies, I don't know, make fun of me. I have been through enough, okay? And this right here, this should be all I have to do to get paid $10 million. And people send checks through the mail all the time. Businesses do this. Let's not act like we should be shocked. I'm running a YouTube channel for a few years now. I've gotten, it's more professional now. I've helped out with, all the. I went along with this. This whole, and it wasn't convoluted in the beginning. In the beginning, it was nice. It was, I don't know. I thought I was legitimately talking with someone real. Started April 2nd, 2018. Gonna put all this in here. It takes a lot of balls to do something like this. And I think people are gonna see this video and respect that. Because at the end of the day, this is GTA 6, the real GTA 6, right here. Okay? And as I said, one of my little hashtags, little crazy hashtag title videos I do, be careful what you wish for. And be careful what you say and do in a real GTA like this. Because it just may bite you in the butt. So, if this doesn't do it, this doesn't get me paid, and help out my family with the situation, which me and my mother need help, well, nothing will. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Aaron. I'm the CEO and founder of my company, 28 Games. My tagline is Crazy, Ambitious, Cleverly Historic. I want you to all be well, be safe. Thank you so much for all those who are supporting me. And you know what? Like I said this before, I'll say it again. I gave all I had. I did. And I'm giving all I have. I got a lot of love and support for Rockstar. I don't know, I think they do too. The real Rockstar. Well, thank you for watching. I gotta go pick up my mother. Take care. Stay safe. Hug your loved ones always. They need to know it hear it from you like you'd want to hear it from them. Stay safe. Stay tough. Stay in the fight. Stay the course. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.